Hey Pisces, this is your general tarot reading for Pisces Sun, Moon and Ascendant or Rising sign for the month of March. So, are you ready choir? Are you ready band? Here we go. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Pisces who are born in March. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday Pisces if this is your birthday month. I know it's going to be a good one, so let me do what we always do. We're going to shuffle the cards, waiting on all the right ones to come out for you, my love. And in the meantime, let's talk about the energies that you might feel in Pisces season. And I tell you, if you ever decide one day to make a wish upon a star, then this is the month, because all the stars are on you. Why? Because we open the month with the Sun in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, Neptune of course is in Pisces. Then we have the new moon in Pisces on March 6th, and later on in the month, March 26th, Venus is in Pisces. So all the heavens have come and aligned themselves just for you, for your birthday, to show up the big stars arriving for the big star's birthday. So this is quite the month, Pisces, and it is going to be so weird and challenging to so many other signs, but to you, you are in your element. This is perfect, Pisces atmosphere for you, with all the big celestial luminaries coming down to say, you know, here's your gift, here's your gift, here's your gift. So let's begin with the gift. We know we're leaving February, still feeling the effect of the moon in Virgo, in your 7th house. And for you, Pisces, that was a real moment where you kind of started to look around at people, your relationships, people you work with, people that you have strong one-on-one bonds with, you know, and you kind of just thought, am I just seeing things here? Am I going crazy? Or am I not being heard? Am I not being seen? Am I not being understood? Is nobody paying any freaking attention to me? Hello, anybody? Anybody out there? Anybody see me? Anybody notice me? So you looked up at the moon and said, why does nobody see me? Why am I invisible to everybody and invisible in this world? And the Sun said, I can fix this. So he is shining in Pisces in the 1st house, where you give off your first impression, where you show off your aura, your multicolored spectrum of soul energy. And he is illuminating that. He's saying, okay, everybody, stage is set, spotlight on Pisces. So he is healing you in that way, and he is dragging everybody's attention towards you. So all eyes are on you, Pisces. With the Sun there, it could be a real moment for some of you who have a specific talent or skill that you feel you keep getting passed over all the time. If only people gave me a chance to show them what I can do. Here's your chance. You might be called up by bosses, by senior management, by people, key figures, to say, come on Pisces, this is your time, show me what you can do. You've been telling me for a long time that you're the best musician, that you're the best singer, that you're the best artist, that you're the best speaker, you're the best scientist, blah, 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 the best manager. What is it? Okay, here's your chance, show me what you can do. So you're going to be stepping up with all eyes on you to show off your wonderful skills and talents, show off your leadership skills, because the Sun is strong. It's saying, Pisces, you may be the only one here this month who knows how to swim through all of this energy. People will be drowning all around you and you'll be saying, relax, I know how this works. Calm everybody, I am here to rescue the day. So there's a bit of that. You'll be called upon to save the day, mend the day, fix everything, stand up and show them all how it's done. So that's a wonderful thing. But in order to do that, Pisces, in order to show people who you truly are from your soul, what you truly are, what you represent, you must first give yourself a moment this month to ask yourself the question, well, who am I? What do I actually represent? What do I speak for? What do I stand up for? What do I emit when I walk into a room? What is the first vibe that everybody gets from me without even saying a word? What is that air I give off? And so Mercury in Pisces this month is retrograding in the 5th house, and he's saying, Pisces, we need to go back a little bit here. You can't allow yourself to become so bland, so mainstream. You need to stand out. You need to stand up for something that you believe in intensely, from your heart, from your soul. Believe in it and be that. And to avoid the thing that can sometimes happen of being so able to connect with so many various ideas, so many various things, that you can lose which one means the most to you. So let me give you an example. Again, it's a creative thing. Let's go with this. Say you work as a musician and you know how to play jazz, country, rhythm and blues, rock, pop. You can play everything and you can do it all brilliantly. There might be a real moment this month where somebody says, stand up and do the thing that you love the best. And you're kind of thinking, well, I like them all the best. And then there's a moment where you say, surely I should have something that I do love the best, that when people spot me in my profession and my field as a musician, they will know instantly that Pisces is the best at this particular style. And they will automatically know to call you for this. They will automatically know that if something needs to be done, call Pisces. They're specific. They know what they're doing. So it's that kind of moment where you have to go back a little bit this month and find out who you are again. And use what you discover to come back out and say, no, everybody, spotlight's still on me. Calm down, I'm still here. This is what I do. This is how you'll know me. This is how you recognize me. This is my name. And don't forget it. It's a bit like that. Yeah, so it's gorgeous. Stand up, be seen, shine, Pisces. And do take a moment to have those few steps backwards where you reclaim what it is that you're passionate about, that you want to show off. Now, in some cases, I'll say this, Pisces, you might have to spend a lot of time this month doubling back a little bit on your look. It might mean having to have a good long look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, you're beautiful, we get it, but do I need to change something up here a little bit? Do I need to maybe get a bit fitter? Do I need to maybe change up my style of clothes, update them, be a bit more relevant, be a bit kind of like more my age group, or even not like my age group, I don't know, but something that's more relevant to who you are now. Maybe you could do with changing that up. Yeah, nice things. Now, I will say this, with Venus there at the very start of the month in Aquarius in the 12th house, some of you might be really enjoying some good spiritual time, really taking great pleasure in reconnecting with your spirit, reconnecting with, if you do tarot or anything like that, praying, whatever you would consider a spiritual thing. You're reconnecting with that this month and you're enjoying every moment of it, Pisces. You're loving it. And maybe spending a few coins to surround yourself with some more of it. Like you could be spending money this month to book a vacation, to go somewhere quite spiritual, somewhere that's far off the beaten track too. Or you could just be saying, I need to have more spiritual things in my life, more crystals, more something. Well, again, it's all relevant to you, Pisces, whatever you associate that with. So a few coins could be spent on that. Now, I would caution you and just say, please only spend a few coins, because this is still, even for you this month, a tricky month. We don't sign contracts during Mercury retrograde if we can avoid it at all costs. We don't, hand money over for something if we can avoid it until April. We don't begin anything new or merge with something new or initiate anything until this month is over, because it's a reflective month, a retrospective month, and a month where your mind can stop for a moment and you can feel the good vibe in you again type of thing. It's the mind chatter is it's not on new things, it's on kind of just going back a little bit, if that makes sense. But other things that are happening, I would say for some of you with Venus in the 12th house, some of you could have a secret love, a love that you just want to keep to yourself, that you don't want to share with anybody, a love that you only meet every now and then, somebody that is your little hidden secret affair in times. Now, cross watchers, don't panic. This does not mean your Pisces is cheating on you. It's that somebody you could be nurturing behind the scenes, doing a bit of flirting. It's all done in the background, in the kind of behind the scenes. It's not out front. So you're being very cautious, but sending vibes of love for the singles to somebody this month. Yeah. And some of you could take great pleasure. Now, I know this sounds awful. I know it sounds awful. But really, we have to be honest here. Some of you might take great pleasure in seeing a little bit of karma maybe coming back to somebody else. So we won't dwell on that idea too much. I mean, we shouldn't gloat and stuff like that, but it could happen. It could. Now, I do want to say, be very cautious with Venus in the 12th house. This is where we can get fooled, scammed, conned with money. We can have people, like those old chain letters or emails that we get, send me X amount of Bitcoin or something, or else I will reveal secrets, or da-da-da. You might find a lot of weird stuff kind of coming in through your spam, through something else, or even people approaching you, trying to sell you something that isn't really all that it should be. All that glitters here is not gold. So do not lose your coin here this month, Pisces. Do not spend a thing until April, because you may spend something. You may say, I need to buy a new car, my car has gone kaput, and then you throw money at an absolute banger. So don't do that. Please don't do that this month. And the why I say car specifically, or technology either, is because Uranus is making his big move this month. Approximately 7 years he was in your second house of money, so you saw money being a little bit unreliable, in, out, couldn't really pin it down. Well, the good news is that period is over. But we've now another approximate 7 years, starting this month, of Uranus, the big mover and shaker and rebel and electric shockifier, going into your third house, updating your gadgets, updating your car, updating your technology, updating your communication, wanting to use social media in a more effective way. If you have a business, you might say, I need to be using social media better. If you are working and you want to up your game, find a new job or rise up in the space, you need to start using positive social profiles on social media. So you're playing with all of this communication world, media world, and vehicles, transport, they're all in there. So some of you could suddenly need to get your car checked, fixed, or even to get a new one. Same with your phone, same with your laptop, same with any technology you have lying around. So just make sure you have a few coins put away to spend in April. And do not buy off a man who knows a man who knows a man who knows a man, because that possibly this month will end in tears. Okay, if you must buy from somebody reputable and read all the small print. Yeah, Pisces, we've no cards. What the heck is going on? Oh, as I said that, your first birthday card. What a nice birthday card for Pisces season. The Queen of the Underworld, who has she has learned so much the hard way. She has literally been to hell and back. And she is now re-emerging, coming back with spring coming. She is on the way back. After being in the underworld, winter came, and now when spring comes, she's returning. So it's almost like a renewal, a returning, where you probably had felt that you've been going through hell, maybe financially, maybe with trying to get your kind of business together or your future organized, trying to plan for a good future, trying to take things seriously. And here comes your intuition, renewed, brought back, telling you with the new moon, this is a new moon card in Pisces, very often a Piscean card too, saying, baby, you're back, you're back. This is you, new moon in Pisces, Pisces season. So the cards, I understand now why they're slow, because they're starting to talk, I think. I think they're starting to say something, and I think the first energy is, go slow, you've got this. You're being born again in some way, Pisces. This is the month where you are really born again. It's like the start of you again for another whole year. So relax. The message is, if you're going to be beginning, or say if you're going to start as you mean to go on, then use your intuition this month. Don't be fooled or conned by anybody. Excuse me. Don't be led down strange paths with strange people who promise strange things. Don't meet the man who knows a man who knows a man who can sell you an item of machinery or something. No, it's got to be all upfront and above board this month, and you have to be extra perceptive this month, Pisces, because a lot of people are depending on you this month to stand up, be seen and shine, and also to be the one who brings the illumination, to be the one who's able, while everyone else is in a state of panic over this crazy month with Mercury retrograding and a bunch of other stuff happening, you're going to be the one that walks in and say, will you all please calm down? It's as simple as this, and this. And this is where jaws will drop. This is where they'll be, but how did you know then? What do you mean, how? I'm not even going to explain how I know that. Just know that I know. That's all you need to know. Just know that I know. So secrets could be coming out too this month, Pisces. Just make sure that nobody dares to try to pull secrets out on you. That's another thing that could be happening. Somebody might say, if you don't do this, I could tell people X, Y, and Z. If you don't do that, I could tell your partner that you didn't go to where you said you were going that night. Nip that in the bud straight away. Don't let anybody hold anything over you this month, Pisces. Nobody. Now, so there's a lot going on. We have one card. Is this going to be a one-card reading? Just saying follow your intuition, new moon in Pisces. I hope not. No, there's a few others coming out. But there are new ways to make money. The sun is going into Aries on March 20th. And that's going into your second house of being able to balance some new money that seems to be coming in. You've got a handle now, finally, after Uranus leaving your second house. Excuse me, and you've got such a better understanding of your money. You've a better vibe, a better, I deserve to make money and I will make it, I will let it happen, I will manifest it, I will bring it in, and I will get this money through my sheer will, and I won't doubt myself kind of energy. Full moon then, very quickly after the sun moves into Aries, in Libra, where other people might want to cooperate with you and show you some great support. They might love what you're doing. They might say, we're in on it. We will go in on what you're doing. We will help you with your business. We will help you grow your money. We will do something. We will be there for you. So you're getting a good amount of support. It's really nice. If you had any worries about some issues around tax, bookkeeping, health insurance or anything like that, that could come to an end. The worries and fears you had towards the end of March. So again, that's another good thing. Yeah, things become clearer. But it all kind of seems to end very nicely for you too, with Mercury going direct on March 26th in the first house, just as Venus moves into Pisces. You're beginning to love yourself more, Pisces. You're beginning to value yourself more. And you're getting your energy back. I love it, but your energy comes from a sense of balance, intuition, and trusting in your Pisces power. Yeah, all the stars are listening to your wishes this month, Pisces. So now, maybe some of the stars could listen to my wish and pull some birthday cards for Pisces, because at the moment we've got 4. We need a few more, Pisces. So I'm going to have to start choosing. Let's do this. Okay. Yes, if it's your birthday, we do have to call a magician to entertain everybody. So you got the magician, bringing magic, bringing new opportunity, fresh starts, new pathways, as Uranus, the great shocker, is moving into the 3rd house of bringing you places, taking you places, getting you out of your comfort zone so that you can move, communicate, and see new things and educate your mind a little bit and understand things. Yeah, the Queen, the psychic queen. So I think we're getting a clear message about your psychic intuition this month. Yeah, water, the Knight of Water, Knight of Cups, new beginnings, the Ace of Wands. That will be around March 20th. Justice. Justice. 3 more cards, Pisces. A little bit of hard work towards the end of the month. That's okay, you can do that. Page of Swords. And 1 last card. Come on, let it be a good last birthday card for Pisces. Yeah. Now don't panic when you see this. I'll explain it. I will explain it. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll get there. I'll tell you what it is. Yeah. Who invited him to your birthday? Yeah, we'll banish him towards the end of this reading. Anyway, Pisces, happy birthday. There are your birthday cards. So Pisces, here we are. We know that this is the new moon in Pisces, opening up a brand new fresh start for you, new beginnings, new ways for people to recognize you, to see you, to know your worth, know your value. You're turning heads. And one of the ways that you're doing that is by using your intuition, maybe to formulate a new plan or a new strategy to do with your money and to do with making money from something that is your life purpose. Now, it can also reveal something, because she's somebody who reveals things, reveals hidden truths. She could also be revealing something to you about your life purpose. You know, saying, come on, you really need to take this seriously, Pisces. You need to be able to stand up and take your skills, your talents, and what you're good at seriously. You need to make it more solid. You need to make it happen for you in your life. Bring it down to earth. Take it out of the realm of the imagination for a while and make it physically happen. And make something of it, definitely. Now, she may also be revealing something else to you. She may be revealing some financial secret to you with Venus in the 12th house there also. Maybe some issue around money that was kept in the dark comes to light. For those of you who work with money, if you work in banking, accounting, or any institution where you have to balance the books, it could be a real moment where you find maybe a little thing that just doesn't sit right and you have to try to fix that. But I think you do, because when you find it, you bring it back into balance. Some money out of balance brought back into balance, that's for sure. But the other big thing that's happening is that your purpose that had been all out of balance is coming back to balance. But these are 2, you see, these are 2 earth cards, earth. And you have, say, Saturn in the 11th house. You've got, say, Mars in Taurus, then Uranus going into Taurus. To get to where you need to go in the future, you must really start trusting and manifesting this into a real, tangible, workable thing. It's almost like you've got some fabulous ideas, great things coming to your mind, Pisces. It's time now this month, not to initiate anything, but to sit down and organize a new plan where you can buy something, sell something, trade something, open up to social media with a new business doing something, get communicating with people, get out there, spread the word. even to foreign places, people who are outside of your immediate environment. Share the knowledge that you have and share the skills that you have. And this seems to bring some financial upset that you probably had been going through in the last 7 or so years, seems to bring it back into balance. This is a real moment for some of you too, where there is study, learning. Sometimes this card is the card of the apprentice, going back to square one. You might be wonderful at what you do, but maybe you need all the documentation. Maybe you need to get all the paperwork together. Maybe in order to level up, go up a gear in your life, in your career in some way, in your financial status, in your fame, whatever it may be, you need to begin understanding how the game works. And the game sometimes requires paperwork or stamps of approval, XYZ, or to have letters behind your name or something like that. So you're seriously considering this month a strategy to start over with something from the ground up so that you can move up. Maybe you want to go back and do a course in languages, business, go back to like a night classes for business studies, night classes for how to learn how to use bloody social media. I know not everybody's good with that. How to learn how to, program certain computer things. I said that in a way that it makes you realize I don't know what that means, but whatever it is, there's something that you're good at, but you need to have extra little skills, how to manage, how to bookkeep, how to manage your money, how to do something. It's like, I will learn this, I will figure this out, and nothing is going to stop me from achieving my dream. If I treat this energy seriously, I can make money from this and make it happen. But there are a few little things that I need to surround myself with. As I said, knowing how to use certain computer softwares, knowing how to use certain things, whatever those things may be, and get your skills up to date. And that will definitely help. Now, I also see here that you're using a lot of your intuition to hold up something to light, something that was brought to you. Could be news that came to your door this month, something that you have to deal with, you have to handle. It's on your shoulders, you're holding it. And it's like, come on, Pisces, fix this. And you fix it, you repair it, you bring it back into a state of balance. Where there was some sort of upset, you bring balance. Particularly by March 20th, you're bringing balance. But again, here we have Temperance, the Sagittarius card coming in. For some of you, there could be, I see Sagittarius and Gemini. Sagittarius or Gemini could bring news to your door this month that kind of shocks you. Or they do something or reveal, it's like they reveal something to you that makes you have to rethink everything that you thought you already knew. Now, this could be positive or negative. Either way, it seems to be a catalyst for change, where you have to sit back and have a real conversation with yourself, be honest, be truthful, be blunt with yourself, and say, am I all that? Am I all who I thought I was? Couldn't I be doing better? Maybe Sagittarius was right. Maybe Gemini was right. Maybe I should be focusing more on one thing. Maybe I should be upping my game and being known for one specific corner of my business market. If I know everything about one topic, would I not be better focusing on one area and being brilliant at that? Like maybe Sagittarius or Gemini have been trying to get me to do, or trying to show me. And there could be a few challenges from people this month, Pisces, where they might kind of pinch you or pick at you a little bit, at your reputation, or they might dismiss you or write you off and say, no, Pisces can't do that. They're not in the same league as me. And you might say, wow, is that what they think of me? At first you're hurt, and at first you're probably saying, I'll show you. But then you're saying, are they right? Do I not take care of my image? My public image, my physical image? Do I not give off a certain vibe that they can trust or that they can recognize? I have to be brutally honest with myself here this month. I have to be really honest, because the more honest I am here, this is like a pivotal moment, the better then I'll be able to roll up my sleeves and make the magic happen in my life, because I will have unlocked all the reasons why XYZ hasn't been working for me. My relationship mightn't have been working for me, and I couldn't quite pinpoint what was going wrong. I was doing everything right, but yet there was something, they weren't seeing me, they weren't hearing me. What was it? And now you're saying, I need to start showing myself off more. I need to start bringing my magic back here. Now, this is the card of magic, of dreams coming true, of possibilities, of being shown the way. So keep your eyes open this month, Pisces. News or things that may come to you this month that are like a moment where somebody throws cold water in your face, and at first you're shocked, maybe even horrified. But the idea is to wake you out of some sort of slumber and to get you back on track again, and you choosing the paths where you're going, where you're not following anybody, you're not going along through your life enjoying the ride as a backseat driver. You are actively choosing your path. So there is good news. We've a few news cards here, I have to say. Things happening, truth coming, news coming your way, which changes your entire direction for the better. For the better, as long as you're staying in control and making all the decisions. There's definitely an opportunity here, Pisces. There's an opportunity where somebody says, come on, Pisces, stand up and show what you're worth, show your magic, show me who you are. Maybe an interview, an audition, a moment where you have to stand up and do public speaking, a moment where you have to present something. It's the spotlight on you, and you really master it. The psychic queen, attracting fire, being somebody who's able to inflame others with their passion, with their intuition. It's almost like this month you have some sort of fire in you, Pisces, that is able to tune in to the wants and needs of the moment. You suddenly get what the other people expect from you. You suddenly get who you need to shape up to be. You suddenly get what form you have to take, what identity you must show now. And you're bringing fire and magic to this, using all of your intuition, all of your skills to follow the sun. You see, she has the sunflower, and as we know, the sunflower always follows the path of the sun, and she is gazing towards it, and the sun is in Pisces. So the sun is in your first house, saying your magic comes when you step up and shine with all of your intuition, like the psychic cat. He's the only one looking straight at you. So your intuition is looking straight at any challenges that come your way. You're able to spot them, any smoke and mirrors that might come your way, any shady, weird people coming your way. Your intuition can see it while you're getting on with the business of ignoring them and shining. And look, Pisces, I love this because definitely there is something you're really passionate about. You're on a mission this month to begin something. Now, I will wait until April before you actually begin anything, but you are on a mission. I get the feeling, Pisces, that it is that feeling of almost just waking up and saying, oh my God, I had no energy, I was in another world. Now, I know sometimes you get accused of that, Pisces, and you know I don't stand by that, because I know Pisces world is is a kind of cool world. But for you, this is different. For you, you're saying, I was trapped in somebody else's world. I was trapped in somebody else's thinking. I was trapped in somebody else's opinion of me. Now I'm on a mission to relight my fire. Yeah. Now for some of you Pisces, some of the magic that you could be bringing this month is being so in a good space this month that love gets hot and intense with your partner or with a new love. And if you're ready for it, if it's something you want to see happen, you could see a new life arrive. If that's not something you want right now in your life, then you know to take all the measures to make sure that doesn't happen. But it's possible here. Possible. You have the full moon in Libra in the 8th house of life, birth, death, transformation. There could be new life, at least news of a new life. Or for some of you, you could be so happy when you hear about somebody having a new child. There's a newness. This is new. This is springtime. This is where you're renewed. So there will be new life, new children, new things. And this just makes you feel like I am back on the saddle. I am on a mission again to love my life and be passionate about it. Yeah. Could be new love for some of you. Yeah, definitely. You handing your cup of love to somebody you are absolutely head over heels in love with. You spot them and you bring the love and they bring the fire. And when fire meets water, it creates steam, Pisces. It could happen. It could happen. Now towards the end of the month, the full moon in Libra, March 20th, 21st, in the 8th house, where something is transforming, something is being brought back to balance, something to do with your work. Definitely to do with your work. You're being respected more in the workplace. You're going to be challenged. You're going to have to step up to the plate. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be handed to you. You're going to have to dance. You're going to have to sing a tune. You're going to have to show your worth. No problem to you, Pisces. I mean, no problem. You will do it. And something will be brought back into balance here. Karma will be restored in the workplace particularly. But I'm feeling this. This is a Libra card. Some of you could be working with a Libra, focusing intently on doing something with a Libra. Maybe even it's a Libra that you're falling in love with and getting really deeply passionate with this month. Could happen. But here, what I'm also really seeing, Pisces, is the energy of balance coming back in your life, where you suddenly understand what I said to you a few moments ago, is that you have to focus. To make things in your life work for you now, you have to choose a specific path and stick with it. This is not the energy anymore of being the jack of all trades, being the musician who can play every tune. You are the musician who plays one style and becomes excellent at it and is known for that one specific thing. If you're a photographer, if you're in the beauty industry, hair industry, anything like that where you have to add glamour to something, it's the same thing. You need to stop being everything and start being one specific thing in any industry, whatever you work at, whatever you aspire to rise up to. If in 5 years' time, maybe less, maybe in 1 year's time, you see yourself up there, upper management, doing something really key, where you're in with the winning circle. The trick here that you're learning this month is that you've got to be specific in your skills and master something. The more you can master small specific things, the more you'll rise. So again, I'll say this, it is not about how much you know, how much you absorb. It is about that one small thing that you are excellent at, that brings you your expansion this month. Now, I will say this. I do believe that I said earlier, there is the energy of maybe Sagittarius, Gemini, possibly even Libra, bringing you news. But the news first shocks you, like I said, it does shock you. But what does the news also do? He's lifting up, raising his sword to do what? To cut the chains that bound him to the past. Certainly the past 7 years. He's cutting the chains that bound you to maybe some career upsets, not being able to get ahead, not being able to get yourself into a prime position, doing something, sharing something, not being able to plan your future. The harder aspects of trying to get ahead in this life. Some news comes to you that makes a clear separation between the past and your future. Your future is coming, and this is like lifting anchor so that you can set sail into that beautiful sunrise rather than sunset. Definitely full moon, but around March 20th, you will definitely hear some news. And this is the thing I just want to say to you, Pisces. This can go one way or another. When this news comes, when you are challenged right to the core of you, when you hear some gossip or somebody worse, somebody trying to squeeze you out of something, somebody trying, hopefully not to squeeze you out. Sorry, Pisces. Hopefully they won't be trying to squeeze you out of money, but the balance will come if that's the case. But the idea here is that even though the news is shocking at first, your choice is either to crumble or to rise. And here is where you need to absolutely rise. This is the moment. Rise. All the stars are watching you, so rise up to be a star, Pisces. Be in the heavens where all the stars are, and be in that atmosphere where you belong. Maybe that's your birthday wish. I don't know, I hope all your birthday wishes come true anyway this month, my love. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful birthday month. And you know what to do, my love. If you want to go into the details of things, if you want to go into topics about your relationship, what's going on for the month of March, if you're single, if you want to know about love energy this month, if you want to know about your career, money, if you want to know about family, friends, everything like that, you know by now to come to the deep read on VIMEO. It's all linked down there below, the readings on VIMEO, the deep read. Come along. Anyway, Pisces, as always, my beautiful, I hope all your birthday dreams and wishes come true this month, and make them good wishes. And remember to rise, rise to the stars, my beautiful. I will leave you with all my love and a great big birthday kiss from me to you. Mwah. Until next month, my gorgeous. Bye.